Hello, America.
It's showtime.
All agreed tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America has a very serious problem. Not only does America have a very serious problem, but our people have a very serious problem. America's problem is self-destruction. Yeah, it was self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, it was self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, it was self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, it was self-destruction.
Well, today's topic, self-destruction.
Welcome to another episode of On the Clock with him and Doc.
Hello, America.
Show we just talk about life as we see it. So y'all sit back, relax, turn that volume all the way up to crank. Enjoy the show. Big Doc, what's happening with you on this good Saturday?
None. Same old, same old.
Same old, just chilling.
As always.
As always, got your T-Pain going on today, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey, Doc took a couple episodes off with the shades, but now we back in business, Joe. We back in business, Joe. Glad to see you, brother. Hey, it's a nice Saturday out here in the district, you know what I'm saying? We just out here chilling. A lot of stuff going on in the news. If y'all don't know, y'all live under a rock. That plane crash that just happened in DC. Prayers up to all the people that it happened to and the families that it's affecting. That's some real sad news. Yeah, it's just scary times we're living in right now. But a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on besides that. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
What you got in your mind? What you thinking about everything that's happening right now?
So these next 4 years, terrible.
All right. So I'm assuming you're talking about 47.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So for all of you that do know, everybody knows, 47 won the election, and he got into the office and he just like
Went
day
ham.
one just going crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's crazy what's going on right now, and but this is what they asked for, though, right? I mean, quote unquote, this is what the American people asked him to do. They asked for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he won.
He won. He said he was going to do stuff like this.
But everything he doing that he said he wasn't gonna do. That what's that 2025, whatever they call that.
Oh, that project or
the project
2025 thing. Yeah,
it's real life.
it's real life, Joe.
I can't even feel sorry for these people.
Can't,
Like you
Can't.
voted for them.
Absolutely.
So you had to know what was going on.
He absolutely knew what was going to happen, Joe. I mean, like, dude, he looked like the kind of guy to be BSing, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he was on The Apprentice. Like you can look back at the Apprentice episodes and see everything he did was for facade. When they used to have to go raise money and all that was a joke.
Yep.
He just gonna use this joint to his own personal benefit, Joe. Own personal benefit. Problem with people don't understand is you need 2 terms for your presidency to really come to an effect. So his first term, everything that was going good was from the Obama administration.
Right.
It wasn't his administration, it was the Obama administration. So at the end of your first term, you have a couple of things that might come into play and all this other stuff. Biden had to deal with all his stuff.
Right.
So all the bad stuff that happened during the Biden administration was from his administration.
Right. He's still digging out the stuff
Yeah.
that he put in place or whatever.
Yeah, they're still digging the joint out. So it's like, I think people just feel for the hokey doke and they ain't really do their research. Don't get me wrong, all of them cricket, all of them use that joint for their own personal gain.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing. All of those people who had something bad to say about him when he lost the first joint, now all of them just start kissing his ass and shit now. So these are the people that we trust to lead the country. I can't deal with no ass kisses.
Right. I never understood that shit. Like you said, they just like if you competing against somebody, right? I mean, I know about a good sportsmanship or be a team player, but he's none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah.
he'll put you down, he'll eviscerate you, he'll talk bad about you, your family, whatever. He don't care.
Oh
They got
yeah.
no cost, but you on the other hand, you talk stuff about him when you competing against him, but when you finally bow out or you say, I concede or whatever, now you all glad handed and shaking hands
Right.
and you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I don't get it, Joe.
Here's the thing. You got somebody who got convicted of 34 felonies. 34 felonies. You got Bams out here who got released with one felony. And now you trying to tell me when they fill out a job application, they got to put if they was a felon or not. But you got a person with 34 felonies supposedly supposed to run the country. So how's that even possible? Before you even ask that question should be null and void. It shouldn't even be on no job application. If I was a felon, it shouldn't have all background checks should go out the window.
Yep.
All that, like it shouldn't even be no question about if I served time or what did I serve time for anymore. This dude got 34 felonies.
Yep.
You mean tell me Bama with one felony can't get a job at Walmart, but you can have 34 felonies and run the country?
Shit don't make no sense to me either, bro.
Like it's asinine, Joe. Just like the stuff you say. Everything is what's the name? Oh, he's supposed to be pro this, pro that. Everything is an act, Joe. To me, it's an act.
Yep.
Cause don't forget what was it? The exonerated 9 or whatever it was. The man's from New York. The exonerated 5 from that.
It's my Central Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put
Yeah.
a whole ad in the paper
Yep.
talking about they should get the death penalty and all that other stuff. But he ain't doing nothing but hiding his hand. He show you, okay, I'm a pardon these black people. Most of them famous.
Yeah. Got to be famous. That's
Yeah.
prerequisite
Yeah,
stuff.
you
You know
gotta
what
be
I'm saying?
famous. And all of a sudden, oh, he's good for black Americans and all this other stuff. But all his policies don't help nobody. It don't even help famous people. You gotta be like way up there
Right.
for all that stuff to happen. So it's like you ain't doing nothing but turn people down. You talking about making America great again, but how you gonna make America great again when you got people living in fear,
Right.
not knowing that they're gonna have a job the next day or whatever? That's not making America great. That's just having families live in fear. Who wants to live like that?
Yep.
So I look at it like this. I know who I voted for, so I can feel sorry with my concerns. Because if you voted for him, now all of a sudden you see it, like I can't feel sorry for you.
Right. A lot of people just be, like, sad to say it, but people just be voting because of a name. You know what I'm saying? Like he's entertaining or he looked like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's all it is.
but he not like them though. You know
He's
what I'm
not.
saying? That's the biggest
He's
con
not.
of all, Joe.
He's for himself.
That's the biggest con of all. The rich people do not care about you poor white people, Joe. I mean,
They don't.
that's just. I mean, that's just they want your votes, they want your support, but that's why they act like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them this, tell them that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get rid of the others. They trying to say we can get rid of the others so you can get the jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what was stopping you from getting the jobs while they here? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I don't know,
Here's
Joe.
the thing,
It
like
just
that
don't make no
whole
sense to
thing
me.
about the abortion thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at some stuff, they'll tell you mostly it's white Americans that get abortions.
Right.
If they ain't no longer the majority,
Yeah.
that's why you got rid of abortions. Oh, now you gotta have the baby
Yeah.
because we need to be the majority again. Because
Yeah.
we're not the majority again.
Yep.
Everything is always a ploy.
There's always something else behind why they're not doing it for your benefit or because you know what I'm saying, like that when they say, okay, well, what if about a rape situation or something? You know what I'm saying? Somebody was
Right.
sexually assaulted and they got pregnant.
Right.
But you can't abort that baby. Why would
Right.
you put a woman through that, to go and have that child, you know what I'm saying? A constant reminder of your trauma.
Right.
But they saying it's illegal. If you do that, you can go to jail. You
But
know
it's
what I'm
gonna be it's gonna be bad for the kid because they always, like you said, they gonna look at that kid and remember that joint. They gonna end up beating the hell out of that kid,
Right.
or not even taking
Right.
care of the kid.
Or put the kid in the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to me that people don't look at stuff that way. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
just like they had the when coronavirus broke out, that shit was mishandled. It was a bunch of lies that was told.
for sure.
It's real simple. When you got kids, what you do if one person gets sick in the house, you quarantine them to that room. If you had a whole virus that broke out, it's real fucking simple. Everybody should have been in the house for 2 weeks. You got enough money where you can have military come out, bring supplies off at everybody's house, drop it off, depending on how many people's in their household, because you got that whole census report.
Yep.
If you would have left everybody in there for 2 weeks, this joint would have been done.
Yep.
It would have been over with. It's like, why they make things so difficult? That's what I don't understand about it. It makes that joint was so mishandled. So many lies that he told about the joint. It was mishandled.
Yeah. And now and now a lot of other stuff is on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he got control of the Supreme Court. That's gonna be under his image or likeness for forever. You know what I'm saying?
I just think we cheered when Clarence Thomas got
Right.
voted in that
Right.
joint.
Right. Little did we know. But that's just, I don't want to say as a token hire, but that was, if you look back, he replaced Thurgood Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thurgood Marshall retired, whatever, great justice or whatever, and he was just we had a Republican president, and he was just blackface that was available. I mean, that's what it is and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's sad that the politics got to be. Why do the politics have to be put? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to have a partial, what is it, bipartisan justice, Supreme Court, why does the president get to pick? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the justices, because you can make it however you want, if depending on the timing that you were in office, or the people leave. You know what I'm saying? Or pass away.
I say my whole thing is this too. They should have a age limit on how long these people can sit in the House, on the Senate, all of that. There should be an age limit.
President, all that, Joe.
But here's the thing: you gotta pick your poison. So, first of all, if you want to go back in history, it was Republicans that freed the slaves.
Yep.
It was Republicans. Then that joint shifted.
Yeah.
So now, the only thing you're doing now, if you're Democrat, you know, it's going to be good employment rate. Prices going to go up. Everything's going to be more expensive.
Right.
Republicans come in, unemployment rate goes up, prices go down.
Yeah.
So it's like you're picking your poison. It's just in this case, so far, nothing has happened. Prices gone up still.
Yep. They ain't moved. Eggs still the same.
All the stuff he promised. That joint, gas went up. That ain't go down.
Nope.
All that stuff, like I said, but then everybody voted. But now he got people getting deported that they show on TV getting deported. Then they had one joint when one dude was getting deported. They had Dr. Phil out there.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil. Then talking about, oh, get him out of here. Who's Dr. Phil?
Exactly, Joe.
Like,
that shit don't make no sense. That shit's crazy, Joe. They say Bam on the news on what's that extreme right wing news? Was it News Nation? Something like that.
Yeah.
Bam talking about people being deported, eating a taco on live on TV. Like, they got to go eating a taco though, dog. Like, what kind of clown shit is that, Joe?
Yeah. So that means if you go to Taco Bell and get a taco, you gotta go get deported and shit.
I don't know what it is, Joe, but it was just, it's crazy to me, Joe. All this stuff's crazy to me. So.
And then you talking about cutting the budget and people that don't want to come back to the office got to leave and all. Like,
right?
What the hell?
Right. And I just seen something on the news that one of the senator from Virginia, he was like, "Don't fall for it. Like, don't take that package." He's like, he offering the package. That don't mean he don't have no authority to offer you that package. I'm like, I don't know what's true and what's not, but
Everything he's doing right now is unconstitutional.
yeah,
That's
I would
why-
side against whatever 47 is doing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was already judged that blocked half of his plan, saying he can't do it.
Right.
So, but he got everybody. Like I said, it's all about an ass kissing game. Like, oh, we want, oh, you the president, so now all of a sudden we got to do say this. Just like Vance had all this stuff to say about him.
Exactly, Joe.
Now,
Be my running mate. Okay,
yeah,
dog. I got you.
Yeah, I take all that stuff back.
Yeah, great. He the greatest ever. You know?
Yeah, greatest. Like, come on, Joe.
That's what I'm saying. That's that two-faced shit. Like, that's probably why I can never be a politician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if I did, I probably wouldn't be voted for because
the real ones never get them.
yeah, at least I'm gonna keep it a bean and shit, Joe.
You got to, Joe.
Keep it a bean. That's all we really want. Just keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't for us, just say it, dog.
But the problem is none of them are for us.
That's true. That's true. And the Dems act like they for us, but they all for themselves. So
they so old.
Yeah.
They out of touch.
Yeah, they don't have a clue. I thought they had some kind of clue when they like when Barack ran the first time. Like I felt like they was in touch with the younger like our generation. You know what I'm saying? With the social media and all that other stuff. Now they just like it's like they stuck back there, and the Repubs done. I mean, he hired the motherfucker to own Twitter and shit to run his camp. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Whatever he did on that fucking algorithm on that Twitter. Got that back all them votes and shit, Joe. All the misinformation, everything, Slump.
But how many people he paid?
Yeah.
You know, like
trillionaires, you know, it's nothing to them.
But here's the thing. I want to see how long their friendship lasts. Because he likes the attention and Elon Musk loves the attention.
Right.
So that ain't gonna work. Because if he feels like attention is getting off of him, then that's when he turns on you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's when he's gonna turn. Then on top of that, he talking about getting rid of all electric vehicles.
Trump talk about that?
Yeah.
Elon ain't going for that shit.
Let's see how long that joint lasts. We should have known the joint was gonna be wrong. Yo, he nominated Linda McMahon for the Board of Education.
Yeah, it's like it's a big ass joke, yo. It's like it's a big ass joke to the American people and shit, yo. Like a big middle finger to everybody who didn't vote for him. All the people that you see that did vote for him. That he's not going to benefit them at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they're not gonna be benefit. They just feel like okay. I mean, call a spade a spade. It's like okay, he's a white guy. He looked like me. He looked like us. I seen him on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him. He was funny. You know what I'm saying? I liked him.
He's orange,
but he's dangerous though. My bad. Orange guy. Hey, I never seen one of those before. Orange guy. Let's go get him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, definitely won't vote for no black women.
Nah.
They definitely. Hey, Kamala. You didn't have a chance. Sorry to say. If you would have had a chance, Biden would have had to say he wasn't going to rerun, and they just should have had a.
Well, Biden shouldn't have rerun.
He shouldn't have. That's what they fucked up.
That way they could have had a whole.
They could have had a whole process could have started. You know what I'm saying? The best candidate. Yeah.
And then he dropped out so much.
So late
for her to. Yeah, so late for her to. You need time to separate yourself from that administration.
Yep. Because that's all they did was say, well, why did you talking about Biden's policies? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Yeah. I ain't never heard no vice president be blamed for stuff their president did. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, like the decisions he made. And that's how you know a lot of people don't. They just gonna go by off what they hear.
Right.
Vice president has no say so when it comes to the project. The only thing she's there to do is advise.
Exactly.
You know, if he's not gonna go with it, then it has nothing to do with the thing. So that's just like saying, whatever 47 fuck up, and Vance decided to run for president. Now all the shit that you were saying, you can't deny because now you were saying she should have did something. You should have did something.
Right.
So it goes hand in hand. You gotta pay attention to what you say. But the only problem is, 4 years from now, unless people watch the news, they're gonna forget.
They're gonna forget all about it, Joe.
Everything he said.
They can forget all about it, Joe. Like people forget. I saw it on the news the other day. He was talking about. It's so funny. Vance was talking about when they was campaigning for the presidency and the vice president. He was talking about he was in the supermarket with some eggs and like look at these prices. These Kamala prices for these eggs are so high. We're gonna drop all these prices down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kamala prices,
Yeah.
but she the vice
She
president.
vice president.
You know what I'm saying? But he just got her name in his mouth
Yeah.
because, and then people buying it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's just like if I went to when I got gas the other day. I can be like, yo, look at these Vans prices.
Exactly, Joe.
I can make a whole video every week. Look at
Right.
these Vans prices. Look at
Exactly.
these Vans prices.
Exactly, Joe.
And then Bams don't want to address the elephant in the room. You keep talking about the immigrants. We gotta go deal with the migrants. Look at 47 wife.
Yeah.
Look at Van's wife.
Yeah.
Look at having people that's in Congress and they said, look at their spouse.
Right.
Nobody want to address that.
Nobody will address the people they got working for them or nothing like that. But we want to talk about the people at Home Depot
47 wife don't even speak English. That joint broken as hell.
properly at all, Joe.
No. So
Check her credentials, dog.
that's what I'm saying. Like all of that shit, you talking about this. But it's like, yo, you doing the same shit. You throwing stones at a glass house.
Exactly, you know.
But nobody wants to say the whole time you running. Nobody wants to say nothing about that.
Ever.
Nobody wants to say nothing about the felonies. Nobody wants to say nothing about the wives.
Yep.
It's like, yo, what the hell?
Yep. Or do you want? Are they trying to say that? Yeah, our immigration policy is just for people of black and brown, people of color, not for no people that can pass off as white or American until they speak. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they're saying.
That's what
'Cause
it
you know
is.
why?
But
Because
just say it.
brown is the majority.
Yep.
They want to get rid of the majority.
Yep.
Anytime you feel like it's a threat, you want to get rid of the threat.
Yep.
That's what it is. Think about it like this. When you was growing up back in the 80s, you went past construction sites, it was all black people. Now it's all Spanish people that runs the construction sites.
Right.
So that already tells you which way is it going. When you call and get somebody to do work in your house, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a Spanish person.
Yeah, that's true.
So they like the majority out this joint.
Yep.
So anytime somebody comes to my house now, like anytime I have some work done in my house, I can't even remember the last time a white person showed up.
No. But they not doing that type of work anymore, or they don't want to do that type of work anymore, or we don't want to do that type of work anymore. I don't know what it is, but it's like we all think we too good to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what it is. What I think it is that when you have a culture shift, when you start having less people start moving away from the jobs. They're not getting those jobs no more. Because you know why? They don't have nobody to teach them no more.
Right.
So once the generation above them goes, it's like there's no replacements. It's like it's not that populated no more. Like look at the neighborhoods now. It's still not that populated. Even when you look at gentrification, yeah, you see more white people than ever. But if you actually go into like these buildings and shit, it's a healthy number of black people that lives in these buildings. But you just don't really realize it because why? We ain't outside like that no more.
Right.
But that's all you see is them walking around. But they still are not the majority no more. And it's just like basically watching the magic trick, Joe. You would think that they was, but they not. It's like Houdini and shit.
Yeah.
So I just know these next 4 years, you better save your money up. Because it's going to be a long 4 years. Long 4 years. I went to the grocery store the other day. Yo, eggs was $7
It's crazy.
at Costco. And Costco used to have the little joint where you get the little double stack of bin joints.
Yeah.
That joint used to be $6. Just for 12 eggs now it's like $7.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, nah. You can't, what's the name, Joe? You can't tell me that prices are going down, Joe. It ain't. Gas prices went up. Price of eggs went up. Yeah, I went to go get a bag of chips the other day. It was like $5.
Yeah. Everything is up, and cost of living ain't gone up. Like where that bump at, dog? You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
That joint is horrible, though.
Yeah.
Terrible. That's why I said, man, it's ridiculous of what people falls for. And people could say, what's her name? Oh, you only want to vote for Kamala because she's black or she's a woman. No, I believe she probably would have had the most common sense.
I voted for an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to look. I voted
Yeah.
for an adult. I voted against 47. That's what I
Yeah.
did. I voted
Yeah.
against 47.
Yeah.
I did.
Exactly.
I really didn't care. Like when Biden was running,
Mm.
I knew he was incompetent. I guess incompetent is the only word I could think of right now.
Mm.
I knew he wasn't
Fit.
right fit to be a president. He was just
Mm.
acting like his age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the scary thing is, they both like the same age, ain't they? Him and 47 like the same age, ain't
I think he's like 4 years old or something like that.
4? Is that much? You sure?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't look it up, but anyway. But I was gonna have a problem voting for Biden because I knew he wasn't competent and something was gonna happen. Like
Mm.
I felt like if I'd have voted for Biden, he wasn't gonna make it the whole 4 years, and there's been a vote for Kamala anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Maybe they should have played it like that. This hindsight is 2020, but I just knew I wasn't voting for 47. That's all I knew. So I mean, if you down with 47, I mean, I automatically look at you like for real, like
You retarded.
I'm questioning your character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell me. I mean, you can say if you got money, I voted for him because of my money and you know, and my pockets, my stocks is up and all that stuff. Okay, I get it, but
the stocks ain't up. Though.
yeah, it was like a quick bump. You know what I'm saying?
It was a quick bump. It's just like anything that changed. The stock gonna go up. It's gonna be a quick bump, but that joint quickly went right back down.
It sure did. It sure did.
It ain't even take about 48 hours. It went back down.
Right.
So you can't say, oh, he did this. Like I said, everything he did, I can't say everything that he did. Everything that happened from his time when he was president the first time came from the Obama administration.
Yep.
There's no way you go in and you set the tone for your administration right off the break. Like, only thing he's doing is playing around, Joe. 'Cause he don't care.
He's a lame duck president.
Yeah.
Like he can't run again. So they can't. Only way he can get out the office if he get impeached. And that takes 4 years to do anyway.
Right.
So he ain't going nowhere. So
Should have got impeached for. He shouldn't even be able to run with those 34 felonies. Once you got convicted of
Right.
34 felonies, I don't care if you got. I don't care if you don't even get sentenced. Once you got convicted, you're a felon.
yep.
You shouldn't even be able to run.
You know all that shit going away now.
Yep, they got to.
Yeah.
They got to. It was. You know what? If people were smart, they would sue.
Yep.
I can't get a job. Why? Because you got a felon. But we can have a president with 34 felonies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sue the shit out the company.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do. You can't. You shouldn't be able. You shouldn't even be able to look at that. I ain't think you should be able to look at that shit before back in the day. Definitely shouldn't be able to look at that joint now. Because they always say, they always want to sit there and say, "Oh, you have a. We want to let you out, give you a second chance on life." But you holding that felony shit on my head. So you mean to tell me the only person that gets a second chance of life is the president? So everybody who's a felon should run for politics, obviously.
Absolutely.
Shoot, it seemed
Absolutely.
like had no problem getting that job.
No problems at all, Joe. No problems at all. Did you hear the comments he made talking about the plane crash and stuff?
Yeah, I
Like-
saw it on Instagram, but I didn't know if it was real or not. Talking about,
Why would he bring up DEI?
yeah,
He's like, it's probably because of DEI that whoever was flying, whichever aircraft was probably got hired. Because like, why would you say something like that, though?
yeah.
That's just. And then they asked, the reporters asked, well, do you have any basis or anything? You know what I'm saying? Why are you saying that?
Mm.
And he's like, I don't have no claims, or I don't know why I said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw one where he's talking about, I'm gonna go visit the victims. Like, what victims?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, he is an old man, Jack. He is an old man. I'm not an ageist, but he is an old person, and I mean, you can't keep getting away with this type of stuff.
But he
These
don't.
comments and
He
stuff.
don't care. They ain't talking about. They like, you gonna go to the site? What? In the water?
Yeah,
Like, yo,
he just
like,
not
really?
that smart, Joe.
Like, he's like, the crash site is in the water. Okay, why don't you go to like the shore? Just like when the bridge fell,
Right.
they was at the site, They wasn't in the water.
Mm-hmm.
They was right off the shore. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he has no compassion though, and it shows. As much as he say he do or he want to do one little thing, nah. Just like when he went to that college, that HBCU, and they was in the Chick-fil-A when he was running,
Uh-huh.
and he bought everybody milkshakes, and they was like, "Oh, we gonna vote for you." I was like, "Yo, over a milkshake?"
A milkshake? That's all it takes.
I was like, "Dang, a milkshake got you a vote?" I'm like, wow, that says a lot about them. A milkshake? Like, what? You ain't got no meal plan or something? Times can't be that hard.
That must be a hell of a milkshake, Jack.
Hey, it's like, yo, I was like, a milkshake, Joe. Like, what the
They
hell?
put some Baileys in that milkshake or something. What's going on, Slim?
They did something. Cause I'm like, ain't no way, Joe.
Ain't no way, Slim. I don't know, Joe. But yeah, it's crazy, but we here now, you know. I don't know. I just like you said, get your money right, get your family right, make sure
Hey.
your passports and everything, all that shit up to date.
Better.
I'm thinking about getting me a like a dual citizenship, maybe somewhere in Africa or something. You know, like a I don't know what it's called.
Yo, you get a vicious house for 10 grand over in Kenya.
Yeah.
I just saw that joint.
But I'm thinking about it, Joe. Like starting that process, just you know what I'm saying. Just 'cause when
Man,
it go left, it's gonna go left, dog. And,
it's already gone though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But when
It's already
that
gone.
shit hit that fan, Jack,
Man.
just be prepared. That's all I can say. Just be prepared, you know, because these ain't the worst of times. Those are coming. Those are
Man.
coming.
What?
I mean, he ain't been in office a month. It ain't even been a month yet,
And it's already fucked up.
and I mean, like he's already had 2 crises, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not handling them well at all. He's talking about all these changes, like, no, I don't know, Joe. I'm at a loss for words, bro. I know it's a podcast. I'm supposed to be talking and stuff, but like, I don't like to speak on. Like I said, I'm not. I said to myself, I'm not going like I ain't watched the inauguration. I ain't watched none of that stuff.
I ain't watched none of that stuff.
I ain't watch. I don't want to watch. Like if he on TV, I'm turning the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
I just
he come on, I change the channel. I don't want. He gets too much. He do stuff for attention, Joe.
yeah, that's all it was. You just because the cameras are there, so y'all giving him what he want.
Yeah. That's what I said, Joe. I was like, nah. Like I said, anytime somebody say something about him, then it's like, oh, I'm gonna deport you, or there's gonna be consequences,
Right,
or
right.
I'm gonna get the military to come get you. And like, really?
How's that? How is this shit like constitutional? Like, aren't they saying
What you trying
they
to do?
deporting families too, like with the babies, like the anchor babies and stuff, whatever.
Try to do
So
all that.
he
And they try to
trying to
say
reverse it,
if the baby was born here, it don't matter. He wants them gone too.
go with their parents,
Yeah.
or yeah. So I don't know, Joe.
Hey,
I don't know. It's just crazy.
it's all about trying to get
That population.
that population.
Yep.
If we can get rid of this race,
Yep.
then we can take control again. Now we'll be the majority again.
Yep.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Cause you gotta think, you talking about, okay, well they do violent crimes. Every race got people that do violent crimes.
Yeah.
So what you gonna get rid of them too?
And you can blame the news for that though. You know what I'm saying? Mainstream news, they just gonna post stuff like all those old ass shows you watch, Cops or your TV show, your News Now.
Yeah.
They always, I don't want to say glorifying, but just reporting shit that people black and brown do. Like, okay, you got this person, Hispanic person did this, this black person did this. But when the white people do stuff, or people that's not of color, I should say, they don't. You don't see a lot unless they mass murdering people or like these bombs or those terrorists that attack the Capitol and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about stuff. They don't say it like that. They say they call it. I don't want to say patriots. But they'll say some people at the rally they broke into the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? If those were people of color that did that January 6th stuff, it'd have been more bodies, and it'd have been more people still locked up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That pod wouldn't have been coming that way.
Oh yeah, they trying to say how was they violent? Like really?
I mean, you didn't watch?
Like man, that's what I said. Then they said a lot of them when they got out, when they got out, what's the name? They already started threatening
That's
law
what I'm saying.
enforcement and
Like
all that.
they ain't learned nothing. They just, you know, they's like, my man's back in office. I'm good.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
Whatever I want. It's like a child. It's like when you have a child.
Exactly.
If you don't punish your child, they do something. You don't get on their ass right away. It's like, all right, I can do this. I can do this again.
Exactly.
This is accepted. This is acceptable behavior.
Yep. I can keep going.
That's what it is, Joe.
I can definitely keep going.
I'm gonna do it again. If I don't get my way, I'm gonna do it again. That's all they're saying.
That's exactly all they're saying. So I mean, like I said, to me, we wouldn't waste too much time giving him too much airplay anyway.
You right, brother. You right. Like I said, I don't like talking about the man stuff. I don't nothing to do with him. I don't want to see him. Don't care about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do y'all think that y'all got it? It's y'all country and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm not feeling very patriotic, my brother.
Not at all.
Not at all, Joe.
Not at all.
So, but yeah. So yeah, it is what it is, Joe. I don't know. I ain't got no too much more to say about it. You got any more to say about it, bro? Nope. So with that being said, I guess we're gonna end that right here. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna put something real militant in the beginning of this episode. You should play us in. I think I just feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I got something in my mind. But y'all keep exercising y'all right to vote. That's what they say, you know, the dreams they sell you and stuff, you know what I mean? And stay positive. Hey, we're gonna see another day. Turn the cheek, all that good stuff, man. Forget all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Forget all that, Joe. We don't matter, so they don't matter.
Yep.
Until next time, y'all stay easy.
Peace and love.
Niggas will say stupid shit like, I ain't oppressed. You know what Harriet Tubman said? She said, I would have freed so many more of my people only if they knew they were slaves. All niggas want is comfortable oppression. Niggas is okay with being oppressed as long as it's comfortable. Massa he slapped that nigga 10 times. He only slapped me 9. I'm all right with that. Massa, we picked cotton for just 23 hours a day. Now, he didn't make us pick it sun up to sun up again, 24 hours. Niggas just want comfortable oppression. And niggas and the system understands that we'll feed these niggas hope. We'll feed them false hope. We'll give them 1 or 2 niggas to idolize, to put up on a pedestal, to chase. And it's achievable, but it's not achievable. The system isn't meant for everybody to win. Because if it was, everybody would be winning.